Hey everyone, my name is Ian, and I'm from the MAITRIX. So basically, what we are is we create stablecoins out of your AI tokens, and by doing so, we create DeFi utility for the AI industry as well, right? So for those of you, I'm sure a lot of people here in this stage and also in this event have been in the trenches in one way or another, right? Because last year was meme coin season. And then there was also a category of AI which was kind of driven by, aside from DAO Fund, AI 16Z, it was also driven by virtuals, right? And the thing is, when you really look at the life cycle of all these tokens, according to virtuals, there have been more than 17,000 AI tokens launched. And these AI tokens generally are not related to the AI project that they represent. And this is, this is not necessarily kind of a bad thing. It's just, it is what it is because these founders raise capital from these tokens, and then they're building the fundamental technology that their project is for. It's very unlike the previous cycles where when you build something on Web3 or on chain, there's usually kind of a financial component to it, right? And since there's no DeFi utility, what happens is 95 to 99% of the time, these tokens get dumped. And it doesn't matter if it's like the market is bullish or bearish at that point in time. Even if it's a good time, it still gets dumped, right? Because attention is very limited, especially if in this cycle. So what's our solution to this? Our solution to this is basically what we call AI USDs, right? So these are stable coins that are backed by the native tokens of the AI projects, where they are minted using a collateralized debt position. So for those who have heard of MakerDAO or Sky, it's a similar model. And basically how it works is that our project attracts as much token liquidity from the market, right? This is very important. And for example, our first strategic partner, which is Aether, a decentralized compute provider, we've built together with them AUSD, right? And one of the biggest reasons why they wanted to build this stablecoin is that for decentralized compute providers, they pay them in their native token ATH. Now, decentralized compute, they actually have GPUs. They have to pay ongoing costs. They have to pay rent, electricity costs, etc. And for them to actually extract value from that revenue, they're going to have to sell ATH, right? So imagine if there's a lot of people are taking profit, there's a lot of selling pressure. So projects actually want this, and Aether itself wants to transition towards a place where they're paying compute providers in AUSD. Now, once we attract this liquidity within the matrix, we create the AI USDs, right? So once the AI USDs, the asset is actually wrapped into a stable form or a stable asset, it's easy for other DeFi projects to actually use them, right? So for example, as an example, how does it relate to the average user? So for the average user, if I have a bag of, let's say Aether, right? I believe in the project. It's down right now, maybe down 30 to 50%. My bags are down. So what I'll do is I'll actually deposit it into the matrix, turn it into stablecoin, stake it somewhere, or actually participate in DeFi. So basically, that's our vision. So I think big picture-wise, that's what we do. So we create AI stablecoins to make these AI projects provide DeFi utility for these projects. And from an ecosystem perspective, this is our stack, right? So it's obviously the first is the core stablecoin platform where we manage the mint and burn and the over-collateralization. Right now, we're working with a couple of partners, with a couple of strategic partners, and co-crafting their stablecoins. The next step of this will be, a stablecoin launchpad. As more AI projects launch their own tokens, and I believe that the fair launch meta, I think the approach is still going to be there. Probably not as successful. It's going to be harder, right? It's going to be even more competitive. But we want to allow founders and foundations to create their stablecoin using our launchpad. The third thing is a staking protocol. It's inspired by guys like Curve Finance and V33. It's very important for people to be able to lock their tokens, and we want to incentivize them through reward pools given to us by foundations and also our token emissions. And then naturally a stable swap. So that, for example, if you believe in your project or you believe more in another project, that you want to buy that stable coin, so that you have exposure to that as well. And of course, while we're all doing that, we also want external protocols, obviously, to support our own AI USDs, because that means that it's providing DeFi utility for every AI project out there. And in terms of our traction, we're on testnet right now. We have around actually 690K, I think, before hopping into this to speaking. We have a couple of tokens live. We have AUSD. We have Vana USD, which we're announcing in the next few days. Virtual USD we support. And then the next one that we will be launching is AI16Z USD. So we're going to be, you're going to see a lot more tokens being launched on our platform. And if you have, please hop on our testnet so that you can farm pills for our airdrop as well, and just try to see how this works, and also how this will be something really cool for the AI industry. And our backers, our last round was led by Dragonfly and Infinity Ventures Crypto, and we have a couple of interesting names on our cap table as well. So yeah, that's pretty much it. We're here to make magic AI money. And if you want some cool shades and you just want to talk some more, we're looking for more AI partners who want to explore creating a stablecoin. We're category agnostic, but ideally, you guys are working on AI agents, you're working on launchpads, centralized compute, and even wallets. So if you guys want to collaborate, we're happy to talk. We're just on the other side of the room. Thanks, everyone.